Nate, as the guest of honor today, why don't you kick us off with your opening defense argument of why ice cream is so important to you, why you think it's the king of these three foods, it's beating these out in the dessert department?
I think everybody loves it, and I'm kind of a normal person with ice cream. I don't go too crazy. I think Ben and Jerry's is kind of out of their mind right now, and like it's getting too wild. And you look at just a chocolate, a vanilla, and like they got them together. Chocolate. I'm such a giant fan of chocolate.
Chocolate ice cream is
chocolate ice cream is my go-to.
Straight up.
I'll do it straight up. I'll also put it in a
chocolate.
cup, and I'll pour milk in it and eat it with a spoon.
Is that some Southern thing?
I think it might be a Southern thing, but I don't know. But I'll
let it melt, but you add milk.
I'll add milk, and then
What
I
kind,
eat it.
Whole milk?
Yeah.
So it makes
How
it like
much?
a milkshake.
It makes it like a milkshake, but not like a chunky milk. Like it's,
And you drink it liquidy, or you?
No, I eat it with a spoon.
But what's the consistency?
And you got a little drink at the bottom.
So you mix the ice cream into the milk, or the milk
Yeah.
just sits there,
Right.
and you're eating the ice cream as
yeah.
you normally would, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of dipping in the milk a little bit, and then the milk eventually becomes.
The surprise at the
Sounds
end.
good or no?
So,
and half might be nice.
once you say that it's like a milkshake, then sure, I get it. But I do think it's a little odd to pour milk on top of ice cream.
I think they go
respect
together
it.
very well.
I respect it, but I think I got news for you. This is going to blow your socks off a little bit. We argued chocolate versus vanilla ice cream. Vanilla won
that's
considerably.
It's not
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I
I
No,
think
that's
it's
crazy.
That was
nuts.
my horse
I
in the
think
race.
it's nuts.
Is it count putting stuff on it, or it's like straight up?
No, we were
straight?
saying just the best
Well,
base
that's-
flavor.
Then you shouldn't even be allowed to do this podcast.
No, I was team chocolate.
No.
I know you should be allowed. To. It
Chocolate?
should be just you, Joe. And this is why John's such a big fan of you, is because this is insanity.
Chocolate excels in chocolate bar form. Chocolate people love when people say I'm addicted to chocolate. I think first and foremost they mean actual chocolate. You start dabbling in ice cream. The Madagascar vanilla bean, the purest vanilla. There's nobody
Homemade
It's
vanilla
madness.
ice cream is good. But, I could see it coming out of that's my favorite ice cream. What's the
soft serve.
Yeah, soft serve
Oh,
is
that's your
like
favorite ice cream?
if you're lucky to stumble upon that, it's an honor. And you go and you just have to go do it.
The truck might pass today. The weather's here.
Do they do the soft serve?
Oh, hell yeah.
They don't do it out of the
Well,
bar.
it depends.
I'll
I'm
say
not
this
a-
right now. I'll say this
Mr.
right now.
Softy's coming through.
All three of these foods, chocolate reigns. Chocolate cake is the best
Yeah.
cake. Chocolate ice cream, as we both agree, is the best
Yeah.
ice cream. And a cookie ain't shit without a chocolate chip.
Vanilla doesn't really go with cookie, but vanilla cake sounds odd. But I love when you bake like a Betty Crocker or a Duncan Hines. I like vanilla on vanilla is my favorite.
You're talking about a yellow cake, I think.
A yellow cake, but
And
with
a
vanilla
yellow
icing.
is, or a buttercream icing.
Yeah.
That's two different.
That's
I'll
you
tell
want yellow because if they
Or
called it
cream cheese
vanilla,
icing, you
it
talking.
wouldn't move. So your vanilla can't even stand on its own name. That they have to go, well, it's yellow cake, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll get it. If they said vanilla cake, you'd walk out of the place and go, why would you even do something like this?
They can't dye it white. I think.
Even vanilla, like true vanilla cake flavor,
'Cause yellow
they
is
got to call
vanilla.
it birthday cake flavor.
Yellow is vanilla. Let's be honest. In
No,
cake,
how
in cake
dare
form.
no,
In cake form,
no.
yellow is
You
vanilla.
don't get no. You don't get to say that.
If you say
you do not get to
if you
say
tell,
that.
If you tell,
it is
if
nothing.
you tell your aunt, bake me a vanilla cake with vanilla icing.
You're going to get a vanilla flavored cake. That
You're gonna
yellow
get a
cake,
yellow
you're
cake.
getting butter flavor, babe. That's why it's yellow. That thing is riding on butter.
All right, this is here nor there. Okay.
Okay, because you're
he's
wrong.
taking ice cream.
Okay.
He's taking ice cream. For me, ice cream, I got to be in the mood for it. It's cold all the time, right? Where for me, I like a treat that's either room. I like a treat that can be cold, hot, or room temperature. A cookie could do all those things. I put cookies in the freezer. I have cookies out on a plate, and a fresh baked warm cookie is the best you've ever. The only form you're getting ice cream in.
You got about 8 minutes with a cookie, and then it just becomes like might as well pick it up off the
I'm
street.
sorry, just
That's what cookies become. You got once they're made,
You're
unless you
putting a
walk
clock
in
on a cookie?
and it's you have to put a clock on a cookie
and
for
you're
it to
not
be
putting that
unbelievable.
clock. You're not going to look at yourself as man in the mirror, Michael Jackson. Whatever. You put a clock on ice cream.
No one's leaving ice cream out for all day. Like
Ice
you don't
cream,
just
you
leave it
got
out.
8 minutes or that's it.
Dude.
I know, but it's in the freezer. You go to the freezer and grab the ice cream. It's supposed to. That's where it lives. It lives in an igloo. Your cookie.
You tell me.
Your
if I-
cookie's
if I got
carried
a
around
If
everywhere.
I got a cookie in front
Oh,
of me.
boys, we got a hot one today.
If I put a cookie in front of me and I set an 8-minute alarm and in 8 minutes it beeps, my cookie's no good?
You might as well throw it in it's gonna break a window. You bring cookies, you make them at home, and then you take them to a party. Well, the journey they have to go on is a nightmare. And so when it gets there, everybody's like, "Oh, these cookies are good," and then your teeth are breaking.
And it's breaking to shit. It's
cookies?
crumbling.
It's
all
crumbling
over your
everywhere.
shirt.
It's a mess.
You mean a crunchy cookie?
And then you got your shag carpet, and everybody's like, "Are you kidding me, dude? I just bought this." And you got a micro.
By the way, I want to point out too, Nate. I want to point out too something that Sal loves to do on this podcast. He loves to do this. He loves to say that he likes to eat a food in a way that nobody eats the food. Where he goes, "I'll put a cookie in the freezer."
Yeah.
No, you won't.
No one
Nobody
does that.
Does
Yes, I
that.
do.
Why would you do
Nobody
that?
puts a cookie in a freezer.
I'll tell you what I did. I made homemade chipwiches, ice cream involved, but I put the cookies and I wrapped them and I put them in the freezer. I do
Because
that.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the mic. I'm talking taste buds.